What's going on, y'all? Tristan Montgomery here. Excited to be on this episode of Commute Chronicles. Just leaving the office. I'm like, you know what? Let's go live right now because it's been something on my heart, on my spirit the last few days. Something I was actually going to record over the weekend, but I was like, you know what? No, I gotta do it when I'm feeling it right when I leave work. So very productive day today, excited, man, making calls, meeting with clients, all that good jazz. But today I'm going to be talking about something that is, I believe, key to when it comes to progressing in your profession, you know, getting into that next level in what you do. And it is the simple term of momentum. Now, I'm going to keep this video really straightforward, really quick in this live session, but momentum is so key to your actual success. But it's a couple elements that will have you to be able to get into top momentum. First and foremost, you have to make sure that you're prepared to track your progress. That is so key. So key. Whatever it is that you do on a daily basis, in order for you to be successful in what you do, whether it be in your business, whether it be in your sales position, whatever the case may be, whatever your daily activities are that you do on a daily basis, in order for you to create sales, to create, product being sold or individuals to be helped, whatever the case may be, you have to first and foremost track it. You have to be prepared to track it. You know, me personally, I use a couple of different things. You know, I have an Excel spreadsheet that I use to actually track my ratios. Now, I do this at work and with my side business. So I'm a huge proponent of tracking your progress, because once you track your progress, it helps you to see where you are. So whatever you do on a daily basis, whether it be the amount of dials you make, whether it be the amount of people that you prospect, whether it be how many presentations you've gave that day on your product or service, whatever the case may be prepared to track it. That's one of the biggest keys to momentum. Now, when it comes to creating momentum, in all the years that I've been in sales, there's only one way that I've seen that people can create momentum from nothing, and that is working like crazy. Only way. I don't care what industry, I don't care, what you're trying to do, I don't care. You have to work hard to create momentum. I'm not talking about working hard for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. I'm talking about bare minimum 2 to 3 months. Bare minimum. That's just for you to find out what your numbers are. You have to put in the work. I'm talking about going for the maximum. What is the maximum amount of people you can talk to that day? What is the maximum amount of people that you can call that day? What's the maximum amount of presentations you can do that day? How many can you do? And push it every single day to a higher number. Every day. Because if you're starting from scratch, you want to see what you're capable of doing. And when you're tracking it, as things start to progress, you start making sales, you start to have people buying into you, buying into your product, buying into your service, and you start to see the sales coming in. You start to see the commission coming in. You start to see the income coming in. The key of tracking your progress is you know where it came from. One of the biggest mistakes that I see for people is that they go hard. Most people don't go hard, but the ones who do, they go hard for a certain amount of time and then they stop. They stop because they have that, they have that income coming in, or they have that big client coming in, or that big sale, whatever the case may be, but it causes them to slow down. The only reason why that will be is that they don't know what got them there. That's the only reason. Because if you're tracking your progress and you're finding out where that actually is coming from, you can quickly go back and say, okay, I did X, Y, and Z to make this happen. I'm at a point now, and I'm working towards this in my side biz. I was there at one point. We got to get back on it. Got to do my thing. But, let me take that back. I still know my numbers for my side business, but let's talk about the one I'm tracking right now, which is my daytime position. I know for a fact if I talk to a certain amount of people, make a certain amount of phone calls, I have a certain amount of appointments, and a certain amount of appointments will turn into a certain amount of individuals taking advantage, which will determine my certain amount of income every time. So I have a specific number that I hit daily. That's my daily goal. Every day. Doesn't matter. So while I'm having conversations with people in my same position that may be looking like, oh man, I don't have really nothing set up for this month or the next 2 months, I'm like, bet, I'm good. Why? Because I've been setting up for this. It's called maintaining momentum. So the keys to momentum is this. First and foremost, track the progress. Track what you're doing on a daily basis. Number two, work as hard as you possibly can and review it. After 2 to 3 months, review it. See what caused it. If you got the result that you wanted, find out how you did it and do it again. Keep doing it and keep doing it. If you didn't get the result, do it more. Crank it up. If you did get the result and you're fine, again, keep doing it. So track the progress, keys momentum. First and foremost, track the progress, put a major amount of work in, and go back to the plan, calibrate it, look at your numbers, see where you at. So with that, man, I hope you guys got value out of this. Creating momentum and maintaining it is doing those daily things every single day, and as long as you track it, you'll be able to do it. And if you're watching this live video right now, as always, if you're somebody that may be looking at this thinking like, man, calls and appointments and, you know, talking to people in relationships, like I don't do that in my job. You know, I don't do that in my profession. But you may want to. You may want to be able to serve other people. You may want to engage with other individuals, build relationships, make a lot more money than some professions of, you know, not doing that. Let me know. You know, we do have, again, I always speak to my side project as far as opportunity for individuals to be able to, like many of us, have extra income coming in from the comfort of their home or wherever they may have a cell phone. So if you want more information on that, feel free to comment below more information. I would love to have a conversation with you and see if you can be in a position, like, again, many of us, where you can have some extra income coming in on top of what you're doing at your job without taking away from it. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Like, comment, and share. And again, I would love to hear from you. Love to hear from you guys. If you have some other tips to momentum, creating it, keeping it, I would love to hear from you below. The conversation is right below this video under the comments, and I will make sure to keep it going. So with that, I appreciate you guys plugging into this episode of Commute Chronicles, baby. And I will see you guys in the next one. As always, have a great day, a great week, a great month, but most importantly, have a great year. This is Tristan Montgomery signing out. And I'll see you guys on the next video and or live stream.